Hey guys, welcome back. This is CalamityJack again, and there seems to be an error with our quarry here. I was warned about this in quarrying in the Twilight Forest, and it seemed that it was fixed. I had logged in and out plenty of times and everything was working fine, but I think when I ended up, this thing was digging way too fast, and before I went to bed I cut the power to it so that it would stop digging, and that way I could have it resume and get it down here while I was recording during the day so I could clear this all out in the light. But apparently this is what happens, that the quarry disappears with everything else. Basically, that chunk that the quarry was in resets itself back to where it was before the quarry was placed there. And so my tesseract, energy tesseract, and my ender chest are gone along with the quarry. Getting another quarry is not a big deal. We have the mats for it. I'm just sad that this all didn't work, and part of me wants to still resume this. I think quarrying a hollowed hill, because it worked, you know, for 2 days or however it was. I logged in and out of this place and plenty of times. But I think I'm going to leave this here for now. This might be a future project that I just have to babysit it a little bit more. I'm not going to give up on quarrying a hollowed hill. But I had a really interesting idea that I wanted to see if I could do today, and I'm going to go and test that now. So the idea I had was actually a Lapis farm, and kind of like how our diamond and our diamond, iron, and gold farm is. It uses a mob trap, except differently. I have them up here, which I'm actually going to take this one, like that. So this is a slime. This one is a slime one, but to get the lapis, I did some tweaking and I'll show you how it goes. I found a way that you can actually, using, I think Biblecraft, I think it's wrong. I think there's another mod that uses a certain book. I'll go down and I'll show you. Okay, so here's the concept up here. So here's our witch spawner, and I have both the signals 10 and 20 going into this. It would invert this signal, which then turns off the spawner, or well, it would turn it on but turns off the redstone signal. So that's what this does. And to show you how it's working, I'll flip on, this is the lapis switch, and the other one is for redstone, because witches drop, one of their items they drop is redstone, and using this certain book I can turn that redstone into lapis. So there we go, in my secret door there. So how this works is by turning on the witch spawner, they just spawn and drop and fall on, you know, I forgot how many exactly blocks. Like, I think this is 30 blocks down here to their death. Sometimes they try to heal after they fall, but they don't make it. These are obsidian pipes that automatically pick up items that fall on them. And the reason I'm using these instead of transposers is because I wanted it to be in Buildcraft pipes for this simple sorting. When I built this, I didn't want to have any power other than just redstone pulses. I didn't want to have to do with Bluetricity power or EU power or anything like that for sortatrons or whatever else. So it all goes through iron pipes, which is all directed into this gold pipe, which flies through, and this sorts out all redstone into this chest where everything else goes into our sorting system, back up top with all the barrels. When it is in our chest here, it builds up, and it will get pushed into this system I created to turn it into lapis using this recipe. Now the reason I have it set up all the convoluted like this is kind of a way so that way I had to use these filters. Like I said, the system was built so that I didn't have to use any other power than a redstone pulse. And with the filter system I have set up, it actually pulls in and out the exact same amount in that time span it's doing, so it will never overflow. I wonder if that could have gone directly into that. See now how it's working there? And then when it pulses again, it will pull out just 16. If this wasn't set up that way, this would pull out this lapis piece and it would all get jammed because it wouldn't keep pulling, because this is just the recipe frame. These aren't the actual items. And so that's how I make lapis with this thing. I get a lot of excess bottles and sticks and other junk, but that will go into our system into really huge barrels, and if it ever gets close to being full, I'll try to figure out some other use for the items. When the other signal is on, this is the 20 signal, so this says when the lapis is going, when the lapis switch is pulled, this system is turning, and this other system is off. So then, of course, when the switch is not on, and the redstone signal is on, it turns this timer on, which just then pulls whatever goes into this chest, which is redstone, out of the chest and into the sorting system. And that way, it's just like a normal, if we wanted a bunch of redstone, which we don't need to. On the other side, which I plan on doing probably right now, I need to figure out a system that I can kill slimes. And one of the issues is slimes actually break up into smaller slimes, so that system wouldn't work with just a straight fall. I need something for them to fall on and to keep taking damage and die, and then a system where I can also pick up their goods on whatever that is. So that's something I need to figure out right now. Oh gosh, hello creeper. Let us kill you. Is it too far for him to jump? Be dead. Be dead. Oh, he is dead. So I'm going to cover this up. I'm going to think about a system to do for slimes, because one reason I like to use slimes is their slime balls can, if you cook them, no, if you extract them, they get turned into, what do they get turned into? Rubber. So it's kind of instead of having a rubber tree farm, we will have a slime farm. So we'll just turn this on and have it go and feed the beast. Rubber is used in a lot of things, and we never really came short of rubber because of the new type of rubber tree, but I'm going to have to turn on hover mode here. Alright, so I'm going to develop a system here. I haven't exactly figured out what I'm going to do. Alright, I got my materials I need to, and my idea as well. Alright, let me, first things first, I'm going to plant my wireless transmitter on the wall. This is going to be 30. I don't know if Junkie has any other ones of these set up around. This will be my slime farm. I'm going to have to get rid of this little tunnel here once we're set up here. I'm actually hitting our little system. So, okay, so what do I need? Sorry, this is going to be jumping around here for a second because of this. So, okay, so first I need to create an inverted signal, which will be, I think, like this, and then I can just plop this down like so. I don't think that needs to be there. Let's test it when I do. Let's test it actually when I get it all set up. Actually, to be on the safe side, we can just check over here. Yeah, it was on top of it. Yes, that is what we'll do. On top. I have stone. We'll fill in the gaps here. I think, okay, wireless receiver. Alright, perfect. So that's all in. I can place my shard. This shouldn't start working because that redstone signal is on. And that way when I turn that one on, which is set at this, let's set it at 30. When that one turns on, it'll invert the signal, which will then turn on the slime farm. Now the idea of this is I really don't need this far of a drop, but I'm going to use it to my advantage. I'm going to try to kill big slimes on the here, and then the medium slimes will be dead by using this hedge. I did not explain my system, so I'm going to kind of explain it as I build it. Alright, so this platform is just for me to work on right now until I have this all set up, because this stuff is really dangerous, this hedge maze stuff. So the idea of this all is I'm going to take this, anything that lands on top of the hedge maze will take damage constantly. And the nice thing about hedge maze is that it doesn't get, blocks don't get destroyed when it lands on top of these, unlike other items that, or not items, but other plants and things like that that take damage when you hit them, like a cactus or a quartz crystal. And the idea behind this is that the slimes will take fall damage, and then constantly take damage here from the hedge. And I'm actually going to do this as I go. I probably should have set up the bottom first. Maybe I'll just do that quickly. So I think I grabbed exactly what I needed here. I have gold pipes. Okay, good. So what I'm going to do is go up, and I don't think I need to go over. Yeah, because I can't do it. It was just like over there with the witch farm. So the iron pipes are going to make everything flow this way. Oh, right. So my concept is everything's going to die. The two of the larger slimes will die up top, and I'm going to have a stream of water source flowing this direction down here. Anything that's left to live should be the small slimes, hopefully only fit through this 1x1 area. I think if the larger slimes can fit through here, then I don't know what I'm going to do, but no, it should only fit the other one. So anyway, the small slimes only have a half a heart of health, and they'll fall down here to their death. It should be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's more than a half a heart. I need more obsidian pipe, dang it. Well, we'll set this up and we'll see. I'll go back and get it before we flip this on and test it. Alright, so the idea is then they will fall to their death on the obsidian pipes, which then will drop their slime, and it will get put into the system using the same ender chest. So that you know my concept, I'm going to set it up. I'm going to finish building this. Yeah, we'll do that just for safety measures. And then we'll see it in action. Alright, there it is. It's all set up. Hedge maze, I had to put a hole in the wall because I didn't want to have to make signs and stuff to stop the water, so it's just an even 8 blocks, so the water is receded 1 into the wall there. Everything is set up. I'm actually just going to flip it on and see if it goes. I want to see if the other slimes fall down that little hole there. So 30, and we'll go back down here and check it. Oh. Okay. Oh, good. So it seems like it's working really well here. And they are popping like crazy. It's pretty awesome. So now the trick is the slimes at the bottom. It looks like they're dying down there. Perfect. It's beautiful, beautiful. It's kind of actually entertaining to watch because slimes are popping. Slimes be popping. Now let's watch our little system here. We'll go back here. And look at that, we already got a stack. I only originally had one in there. So it is going up pretty fast. This is something I don't have to work on too often. I like to keep I like to keep this other one on as well as much as we can. Then both will be going on. Let me turn that off actually. I think I had an issue with... Did I break that off yet? No. Whoops. I need to break this thing off. I had witches come in here just a bit ago, and they would spawn and land here, and then they were walking over here like trying to kill me. Alright, there we go. Alright, that should be good enough. So right now we have our Lapis generator and our slime ball generator going on. And I might set up a system to have it automatically turn into rubber. We got 4 stacks already. Alright everyone, thank you for watching. I think that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed our slime ball generator here, as well as our lapis and redstone generator. And yep, thanks for watching. I'll see you again.